From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher tonight, Cal Quantrill.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Benito Blanco digging in for the Nationals. Swing, and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. Crawford makes the play. Out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 outs, bases empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against the
runner on the goal. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out at second. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Jake Irvin.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And one guy who's been great for them, Andres Gimenez.
This is an interesting guy to have in the lineup because everyone knows his ability to change the game on the base paths, leading the American League in stolen bases. So it's almost like the fear of what he's going to do when he gets on distracts the pitcher from being able to attack him at the plate. Tell you what, he's in some people's heads right now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now in the air, foul off first. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Top of the second, and now up for Washington, Thomas Sanchez. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. He'll circle the bases. His 19th home run of the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And that chance handled. Throws to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And it remains 2-2. Popped up. Gimenez. 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Ty France. And that misses.
Inside,
and it's 2-1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Riley fires to first, and that is the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker. The count 2-1. Just missed.
Outside.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
And now it's going to be Spencer Steer. 1 out, bases empty. Ripped on a line to center. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. Man at first with 1 gone. Randy Arozarena, the next to hit. Steer stands at first with 1 out. Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's the catcher, Nicky Gonzalez. Throw over to first. Steer back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
That's hard hit on the line. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Way back there. And that ball is out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-0.
Cutter inside can be a bat breaker. You have to catch it out front to get the barrel to it. Does a really good job recognizing it early, getting the bat head to it, and hitting it out of the ballpark.
Up now for Washington, Brady House. That's outside, and it's 2-1.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a ground ball. And he handles it himself for the out. So the Nats lineup turns over. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Jonathan India. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and there's 2 away. Benito Blanco digging in for the Nationals. And that one is in the dirt. 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed,
threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning, and here is Andres Jimenez. On the ground, right side, India. Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here is Austin Riley. That's to 3rd, and he can't come up with it. Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-1. That one ripped. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fast. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games.
Runner on the go. And that is out of play. Man at first, one away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner goes again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner goes again. Cut on and lifted in the air. The Rosarena after it. Makes the catch for the out. Ty France digging in for the Nationals. Smash down the left field line. And foul ball.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Sanchez, the runner at first with two gone. And down on strikes he goes. Back here at Rogers Center. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. A swing and a soft liner. Hauls it in for the out. Spencer Steer next up for the Blue Jays. In the air, right field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now at the plate, Randy Arozarena. One out and a runner at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
To the right side, boots it. Still fires to first. The throw is late, and they can't get the out. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. On the ground to first. Yepes steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4. The wind and the pitch. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. One up, one down.
Now batting third baseman Brady House.
So digging in, Brady House. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Quantrill back to work. To third, Riley. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. Jonathan India at the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3 up. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, you're...
Quick feed to second for one. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now up for Washington, Benito Blanco. Now a pop-up on the infield. Guerrero makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back. And it hits the fence. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Abrams coming home. Played the play, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Anthony Santander. High fly ball out to left field. Casey sizing this one up. Makes the grab, one away. And next for Toronto, Brent Rooker. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's the center fielder, Randy Arozarena. The 1-1. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's gone. Home run. His 16th homer of the year. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity.
On to pitch now for the Nationals, Lucas Gilbreth.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Stepping in, Nicky Gonzalez. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. That one to first, but it kicks foul.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The Jays get a pair on this homer, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Wandy Peralta.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
That missed inside, and the count is even, 2-2. That one missed. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Go ahead run on base. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Keibert Ruiz. The go ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Ball two.
And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. Runner from third, in to score. And it's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th. Owen Casey now at the plate. Jimenez. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House. Late with the swing there.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch. It's going to produce a strikeout.
Grounder might be 2. Jimenez over to second. Relay to Guerrero. In time, inning-ending double play. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's back now in Toronto. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Casey grabs it on the run.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Here comes the new pitcher on here, Trevor Stephan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. His 23rd of the year, and we are starting over. It's 3-3.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Nice grab. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We're tied. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mark Leiter Jr.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Go ahead run on base. Blanco will hit next. And a base hit. Indy around second, heads for third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 runs in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Across is the runner from first. And they lead by 2. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in, I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
First and second, no outs. Juan Yepes digs in now.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game.
On the ground, 2 ball. Fires home for 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, DJ Hurts.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one's gone. He'll touch them all. His 39th home run of the season. It's 5-4.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. No, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry. Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running here, Dylan Cruz. So up next for runner on the go. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. So up next, Randy Arozarena. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Line drive, Adam in center field. And here's the catcher, Nicky Gonzalez. So the tying run at second. And a base hit on a line. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Manager out of the dugout. The left-hander on now, Jose A. Ferrer.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
Substitution now at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Cutter Coffey. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. Here's Andres Jimenez. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Paul Sewald.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3. Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now the third baseman, Brady House. Got one out to right. Cruz under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Goes down looking. Nothing across. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Riley. Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Out to short. Abrams tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's coming off a big swing of the bat in the 8th inning, Chris.
Yeah, he may still be riding a little high, and for him, hopefully the confidence is still there. It was a solo shot and a very important run in this game.
Got him swinging. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extra. A new arm into the game, the right. Benito Blanco getting ready to hit. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something,
got him looking. And now 1 away.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I'll tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Sanchez. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a foul out of play. One, two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Randy Arozarena next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
India throws to first in time. And we're headed back now. We're in extra. And now it's Juan Yepes. Next one is off the plate. And that's ball two. Back up the. Oh, that got him. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Keibert Ruiz. Can't glove it cleanly. They put the tag on him, and that's out number two. Runner from third comes across, and they've got the lead in extra innings. And now the DH, Ty France. Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer. Here's the Toronto catcher, Grover Peters.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now for the Jays, J.P. Crawford. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Willie Adames.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here. Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
So the tying run at second. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Andres Jimenez. Two outs.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Got him! And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close. 6-5 the final. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Matt Waldron. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of the game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Yeah, the batter now, Benito Blanco. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, obviously the knuckleball, it's not a pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I tell you what, I know from personal experience, it's not a good feeling.
A dive. Nice stop from his knees. The throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, and today's starter, Mackenzie Gore.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Here's Austin Riley. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Gore, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 down, nobody on. Line drive. That's a hit.
Man, Boog, this guy's got a special eye for the fastball. He's just capable of taking away a big part of the pitcher's game.
Anthony Santander at the plate. In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes to second. Save.
He's in there.
And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the
Abrams tosses to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and now here's the veteran DH, Ty France. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hit in the air out to center field. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Brady House. The 1-1 is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Popped up. Jimenez. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Robert Hassel III. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Corrals it, and that is that. Nothing doing. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the second. And now for the Jays, Brent Rooker. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. And a foul ball. Rooker on at first, nobody out. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Willie Adames stands in. Swing and a pop-up. And there's 2 away. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Fly ball center field. Blanco on his way in. He's got it. And that is the inning. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Grounds 1 to short. Adames. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, Bert, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And here it comes. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Benito Blanco digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Man at first. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. And 1 and 2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick out. Well, he's under to make the catch in center. Set for the bottom of the third. Leading off, Nicky Gonzalez. The 3-1. Lifted in the air, out to left. He makes the grab, and there's 1 away. Here's Andres Jimenez. Strike on the inside corner.
3-2.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And that one in the air center field. Nabs it, and that will end the inning. Out of the 4th, here's Juan Yepez. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. And he hits a ground ball right side, but it kicks foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Had him way out in front of the knuckleball there. That thing just floats and dances to the plate, and as a hitter, kind of feels like he'll never get there. You've got to try to find a way to stay on that back leg and just let it travel as deep as possible. Tough to do, though. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air right side, Rooker should have this one, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Call sizes this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. Next is the designated hitter, Anthony Santander. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Moving over is Yepez to make the grab. And there are 2 down. Brent Rooker next up for the Blue Jays.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side. Makes the sliding stop. Gathers and throws. And that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
1 out, base is empty. Got him swinging.
For me, that knuckleball was just devastating. I mean, you see it so well, you think you're going to go out there and get 4 knocks, and you just swing and miss. And I tell you what, I tried my best to put Tim Wakefield in the Hall of Fame. So,
that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Spencer Steer. Popped in the air, left side. Ruiz under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. So up next, Willie Adames. Swing and a ball popped in the air. They got it for out number 2. Randy Arozarena next up for the Blue Jays. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Hot shot to third. House tosses to first. They get the out on a road. And we're back. Jonathan Indy at the plate. Popped up. Riley under it. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Benito Blanco digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
First and second, 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Yepes. 2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9. And now the catcher comes up to him. K. Barton Ruiz. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Make it 6. That's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Puts a bunt down. Hassel. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. Here comes Austin Riley. Man at second. Out to center. Blanco sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And there's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Activity in the Washington bullpen. Trevor Stephan getting ready to go. Hers getting cranked up as well. Ground ball left side. Down the line, and it's foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. Ripped on a line. And that's the inning. So another. We go to the top of the 7th. And here's the DH for Washington. Ty France on the ground right side. And it goes just foul. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Struck him out looking.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not give into that pitch that's going to dart out of the zone at the very last moment. But that was about as hittable as knuckleballs can get, and he was frozen.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Riley makes the play, and that is that. Trevor Stephan gets the ball now.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And now for the Jays, Brent Rooker. Swings and misses. 1-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Call makes the grab, 1 down. So digging in, Spencer Steer. Now a screamer into the outfield. Blanco right there to make the grab. 2 down. Willie Adames next up for the Blue Jays.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Liner, base hit. And next for Toronto, Randy Arozarena. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Burr.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Outside corner, got him looking.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He sends a rocket to left. His 14th of the year. The Nationals strike first. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest.
This one's fair down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Fastball is outside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. A Rosarena under it, and there's 2 away. And the batter now, Juan Yepez. Pulls that one foul. Man on second, 2 down. Oh, that hit him. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. Nats on the board first, courtesy of this solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, DJ Hers.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
This one high in the air to left center. Moving over is Yepez to make the grab, and there's 1 down. Andres Jimenez will hit next. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. Blue Jays down a run. Liner, and oh, that got him. Gets it there in time, though. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Here's Austin Riley. And that skips into dirt. There's a swing and a drive. Call. Long run. Hit one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. And they're all loaded up.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So up next, Brent Rooker. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now a second crosses the plate. They lead it in the 8th.
Such great concentration.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Lucas Gilbert.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And here is Spencer Steer. Out front, rip foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Through 8 full. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Gets under and pops it up. Jimenez pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. He's 2 outs away. France digs in now. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. They're down to their final strike.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will
swing and a miss, and he got him. and that is the ball game. And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And pitching here today, Luis Severino. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the bait.
Not in time. He's safe.
No, he's safe.
First and second, no outs. Here's C.J. Abrams now. India on second. Call on at first with nobody out. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. And now the right fielder, Thomas Sanchez, on the ground. There's one. Relay to Guerrero. In-time inning-ending double play. Back now in Toronto. And on the hill in this one, Paul Blackburn. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels.
Into the dive, and he got it.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Sanchez racing over to make the catch. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively.
Abrams tosses to first, and Guerrero. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now up for Washington, Ty France. High in the air, out to right. Rooker brings it in. One away. Here's the left fielder, Owen Casey. Swings through that one. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
This one in the air. Sosa makes the grab. 2 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House. 2 down, nobody on. And it's even up. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. Home run number 40 on the year. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And that's a base hit. Willie Adames stands in. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Randy Arozarena next up for the Blue Jays. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground to the left. House toss to second. On to first. Double play.
That was a much needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
So up next for Toronto, Grover Peters. On the ground, right side. India over to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Jays open it up. And a swing and a miss.
I was really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That one almost got him. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Drew Millis digging in for the Nationals.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch. right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him to K.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Alex Call digging in for the Nationals.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Runner takes off, fans another, and that's 3 straight strikes. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That to right. And it drops in. And a good start to the inning. So the batting order turns over. Here's Andres Jimenez. Ground ball, could be 2. There's 1. Out. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here comes Austin Riley. And the righty deals. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Good job to fight that one off. Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first in time. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Jimenez scores. The throw in. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Did not go. Guerrero on at second with 2 down. Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. 1 for the Nationals on this RBI double. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Up the middle to first, and a quick out number 1. Thomas Sanchez digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Ty France. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good.
So runner at second, and that'll do it. So swing and a ground ball and foul ball. The 1-2 in the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So a man aboard. And now for the Jays, Willie Adames. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt. House to second, over to first, safe.
Well, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you've got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. Helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just He's having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click.
Fires over to first. That's out number. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Not close with that one, and the count's full. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Swing and a foul straight back. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's the speedy catcher, Drew Millis. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. He continues. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Lenny Sosa. In the air, center field. Call. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 2 away.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very different.
Sends it across to first. That ends the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one finds the corner, and the count is 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Calls it in, and there's one away. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Reaction time is so important in the majors, especially when you're dealing with line drives to third with good exit velo. You have to be ready for anything like he was right there.
Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Thomas Sanchez. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. On the ground to third. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And saved. Couldn't recover from the misplay. Now it's going to be Ty France. 2 outs.
3 balls.
In the dirt, blocked. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Owen Casey, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Make it 6. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, James Karinchak.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Sends it to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander at the plate. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Two down, nobody on. And that one hammered. That's back. Out of here. A soaring shot to center. His 17th of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now here is Willie Adames. Bounce to third. House tosses to first. And they get Adames for the out. And that'll do it. Toronto picks up one on this homer. And it remains 2-2. Severino kicks, deals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Arozarena makes the catch. One down. Robert Hassel III getting ready to hit. And down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And here's the catcher, Drew Millis. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Severino with another strikeout. National. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose A. Ferrer.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground, out to short. Throws across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And next for Toronto, Grover Peters. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lucas Gilbreth preparing to come on if needed. Stephan, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Now a jump throw in there safely.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
And here is Sosa to the plate. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner at second here, one gone. Into center and a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4. One gone, runner at first. Andres Jimenez will hit next. Lifted in the air down the left side. Nice grab on the run. That's out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Well struck right field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Burr.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one outside. And a full count now. Swing and a miss. And he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And now the center fielder, Alex Call, comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3 on the foul tip.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Keeping him straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Upstairs outside, that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So 2 down, and now Thomas Sanchez fights that one away. Still 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. In the air, left field. Santander settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Trevor Steffen.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
The other way, and he beats the shift. Finds his way through, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now Brent Rooker. Next offering is downstairs.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard. So up next for Toronto, Willy Adames. Base knock, center field. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Here's the center fielder, Randy Arozarena. And that one is lifted in the air. Call under this one. Brings it in. Runner tagging from 3rd. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 6-0. Here's the catcher, Grover Peters. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Call makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Lenny Sosa now at the plate. Laser could be trouble. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there.
Darius Vines comes on now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now a chance for Andres Jimenez. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Millis snags it. That is the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Taylor Saucedo.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Tap back to the mound. Jimenez throw to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. Now here is Owen Casey.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Slider got him for strike three. So they're down to their final out. Now the third baseman, Brady House. That one catches the zone. Now 1-2. Saucedo is just one strike away. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So digging in, Robert Hassel III. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Breaking ball misses down and away. That misses. Full count, 3-2. Got it. That's the ball game. This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill today, Zach Gallen. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout. Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Out to short. Adames, the throw to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Gino Lindstrom, the next to hit. On the ground, right side. Over to first. Rays retired in order. Back now in Toronto. And towing the slab, Ryan Pepio.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Next pitch is downstairs.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Pepio with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. In the air, out towards left center. Lindstrom makes the catch. And there's one down. Austin Riley at the plate. Foul ball there.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
1 out, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. The 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely frozen.
And now here is Adolis Garcia. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact.
He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Back here at Rogers Center. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Anthony Santander. Santander went deep in his most recent game. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. Chop to first. He takes it on his own. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Spencer Steer. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Back-to-back singles. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now it's Randy Arozarena. On a line out towards center. And the inning is over. Blue Jays. That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Top of the third, no score. In the air to left, down the line. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
On the ground, could be two. There's one out. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Two down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. 2 outs, base is empty. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. That one the other way. And that is the third out of the inning. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. That one fouled off, 2-2. And that's in the dirt. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Gonzalez gets under it, puts it away for the out. And now it's going to be Gino Lindstrom. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And it gets into the seats. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball misses. Throw. Safe.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Gets it to first, and that's an out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now batting Jamer Candelario. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Run scores easily, and the Rays strike first. It's 1-0. To second, pulls him off the bag. So runner at second, 2 down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Adolis Garcia. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Fires over to Guerrero. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Rays get an RBI double. Bottom 4, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Anthony Santander at the plate. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Digging in, Brent Rooker. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Pajes brings it in for the third out. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Andy Pajes. Runner on the go. This ball's chopped on the ground. Jimenez throw to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Now at the plate, Gabriel Arias. And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 1 out and a runner at second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that puts him just 1K away from 200 on the year. And now Ben Workvet next offered in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Out towards right center field. Arozarena pulls it in on the run. Back now in Toronto. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Spencer Steer. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Willie Adames stands in. The 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. 2 away now. So up next, Randy Arozarena. Tapped softly on the ground. Caballero tosses across to first, and the inning is over. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Ripped on a line to center. And there's 1 down. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Up the middle. Throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Gino Lindstrom. Fly ball to right. Rooker moving under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing across. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Toronto catcher, Nicky Gonzalez. The pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes the grab on the run. 1 away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Isbell. And there are 2 outs. So here's Riley now. Blue Jays down a run. Up the middle. Tosses to first. And that will end the inning. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. Now he breaks his bat. Whips it across. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one popped up right side. And there's 2 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jhonkensy Noel. This one in the air right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Kevin Kelly.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
One down, base is empty. That's ripped into the outfield. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And this game is tied in the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Went back to the sinker and it was successful. Next to hit, Willie Adames. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. Manager out of the dugout. Now on the mound for the Rays, Manuel Rodriguez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Randy Arozarena next up for the Blue Jays. Caballero. They take the force out, and we stay tied as the inning ends. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, all even at 1 apiece. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada. Close but called a ball, and it's 2-1. That one hit to right. Rooker squeezes it, and there's 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Slider for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
He goes down looking. Ben Wortvedt digs in now. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that one lifted in the air center field. Jimenez makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to him, Nicky Gonzalez. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Drops into the glove, and a couple of quick outs. Here is Austin Riley. 2 outs, and there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
So Vladdy Jr. strikes out. 1 left. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Taylor Rogers.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Safe. He beats it out, and a go-ahead run is on to start the inning. Kyle Isbell next to hit for the Rays. This one in the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. And that skips into dirt.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now the left fielder, Chino. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. fouled off down the right side. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Fires over to Guerrero. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at-bat. Jamer Candelario. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Eggy Rosario. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. So now the DH spot, Anthony Santander. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he could win it for him. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Up against the wall and brings it in. Stepping in, Brent Rooker. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Out number 2. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So they go back now, and we're in extras. Go ahead run on base. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Adolis Garcia. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Jhonkensy Noel next to hit for the Rays. And he hits a ground ball right side. Jimenez. Throw to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
So 2 down. Jimenez throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here in extras, and runner in scoring position, no outs. Willie Adames getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Man at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next for Toronto, Randy Arozarena. Line drive. And it one-hops the wall. Crosses the winning run, and the Blue Jays walk it off in extra innings. And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John. From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Here's a team that just can't seem to get out of their own way. The losses keep piling up, Singy.
Yeah, it's been a really rough stretch, Boog. Missed opportunity.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And towing the slab here, Bowden Francis.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One out, bases empty. Inside, and the count's even at 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, Willie went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out this. Back here with my pal Singy. Towing the slab in today's game, Nick Lodolo. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This one smoked out to left. Lindstrom puts it away, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go, and stepping in for the Rays, Jeimer Candelario. It's off his shoulder, eats him up. And next is the designated hitter, Adolis Garcia. And that's downstairs and outside. Candelario aboard here at first with nobody out. Way outside, and it gets away. Candelario into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now up for Tampa Bay, Andy Pajes, and he chases that one. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Gabriel Arias. Fires over to Guerrero. 3rd out. 2 left on. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the 2nd. Here's a big power threat. Anthony Santander. Lifted in the air. Right field. Pajes. 1 down. So up next for Toronto, Brent Rooker. Gets him to chase after that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Spencer Steer next up for the Blue Jays. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And that keeps the inning going. Willie Adames stands in. Snap throw to first. Steer back on a dive. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Runner in scoring position now. And
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. On to the third inning. And here's the catcher, Ben Wertvet. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Gonzalez makes the catch, and there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Didn't go. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Isbell. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Rooker pulls it down, and that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And now Randy Arozarena makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
And that'll get down for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his back stage.
Now this one gets through. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score. On the board first, it's 1-0. Anthony Santander at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Jeimer Candelario. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Rays down by a run.
Ball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Adolis Garcia next to hit for the Rays. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. The underhand flip, 1 at second. Relay to Guerrero in time. Back now in Toronto, leading off Brent Rooker. Laced into left. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Next to hit, Willie Adames. Back up the middle and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here is Sosa to the plate. Out to short, dive, and he's got it. Fires to first, runs, scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mount.
On the outside corner, got him looking. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Swing and a pop-up. Corrals it. 2 away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
On the ground to third. A sliding stop. Over to first. Into dirt. Great pick. Got him. And we're back. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Austin Riley. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Rortvedt down to first with it. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over. He beats the throw, and they don't get the out. So a man at first. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Anthony Santander. To the right side. To second, there's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Ben Rortvedt. And now the count is even. The other way. Makes the grab, 1 away. So the Rays batting order turns over. Jose Caballero now at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So digging in, Kyle Isbell. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, and they got him. To the right side, Sosa whips it to first. That ends the frame. So Alex Faedo will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's hard hit on the line. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And the leadoff man aboard. And the batter now, Spencer Steer. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Willie Adames will hit next. Rooker leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And it's gone. He circles the bases. His 19th home run of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
1 down. Here's the catcher, Nicky Gonzalez. Tap to first. Noel. And he takes it himself for the out. And next for Toronto, Lenin Sosa. 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Back here at Rogers Center, now Gino Lindstrom. Fought off foul. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Man at first, nobody out. Jamer Candelario next to hit for the Rays.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around.
Adames, 1 at second, back to first, and that is a double play. So now here's the DH, Adolis Garcia. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Guerrero hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing doing. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Andrew Wentz. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. In the air, right field. Pajes makes the grab, 1 down. Here is Austin Riley. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's to third. Candelario throws to first in time.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 outs, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Wandy Peralta.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
He makes the grab, 1 up, 1 down. Andy Pajes, the next to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now Gabriel Arias.
1 ball,
Pajes
2 strikes.
over at first with 1 away. Line to left. Snags it for the 2nd out. Ben Rortvedt digs in now.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Caballero. And that's in the dirt.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So bases all loaded up. Kyle Isbell getting ready to hit.
2 balls.
In the dirt. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And a big swing and a miss. Bases loaded, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th.
The count is full.
Squirts away a little bit. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. In the dirt, blocked.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Adames. They get the force. They limit the damage. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Garrett Clevenger.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one ripped. Back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. A laser to left. And they add a run. It's 6-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So up next for Toronto, Spencer Steer. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now here is Willie Adames. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Pajes settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Nicky Gonzalez. And now 2-1. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Toronto extends the lead on the solo shot. Last chance for the Rays coming up. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jeff Hoffman. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Misses inside, and it's 2-2. This one in the air. Guerrero makes the play. 1 away. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Adolis Garcia. That one down the line, and foul ball. Struck him out swinging. Down to the last out for the Rays. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jhonkensy Noel. That one catches the corner for a strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.